Hi kids, today we're going to talk about the reactions of metal with water. Now, we have learned last week that metals can react with oxygen, but what about with water? So, some metals react with water to form metal hydroxide and hydrogen. Other metals react with water to form metal oxide and hydrogen. Basically, whether it is metal hydroxide or metal oxide, the water reacts with the metal. This is very similar to what we see in our daily lives when we see iron rusting. When iron rusts in water, it produces iron hydroxide and it slowly does release hydrogen gas, although we do not see it. Now, certain metals will react vigorously with water and certain metals will react very slowly. What do we mean by vigorously? Vigorously is as if they will dissolve and hiss when they dissolve in water. Now, how do we know which metals do what? So, potassium, sodium, lithium, and calcium. These are the metals that are very vigorous. Vigorous means they will bubble or hiss when reacting with water. They will form hydroxides and release hydrogen gas. For example, potassium will form potassium hydroxide, sodium will form sodium hydroxide, lithium will form lithium hydroxide, and calcium will form calcium hydroxide. All of these reactions will release the gas hydrogen. Now, metals such as magnesium and zinc will also react, but they will react very, very slowly. You will not see any bubbles, and it will take a very long time. Now, what about metals such as copper, silver, gold, and platinum? Now, these metals will not react with water. Therefore, even if there is a piece of gold that has been a gold jewelry that has been found millions and millions of years later, it will still look as shiny as gold if you polish it a few times. This is because the gold did not rust, the gold did not react with water in the air. This applies to silver, copper, and platinum as well. Therefore, they are known as precious metals. Now, what we need to remember about potassium, sodium, lithium, calcium, magnesium, and zinc is that as you go down from potassium all the way to zinc, the reaction gets slower and slower, meaning that if you put potassium in water, it will bubble very vigorously. But if you put sodium in water, it will bubble, but not as much as potassium. And as you go down, it will become less and less reactive. I hope you can understand what I've just taught you today. So we're going to learn more about this and of writing equations when I see you next. Bye bye.